you so much and welcome to a live episode of The Chef
and the Dietitian.
I'm Chef AJ.
And I'm Julieanna Hever, the Plant-Based Dietitian.
Together, we're the Chef and the Dietitian, and we make healthy taste delicious. So Julieanna, congratulations. We've done 30 episodes now.
Mazel tov.
Thank you. You know, I just want to say, I don't like to really plug products, but
Never.
I have come across the greatest book ever written.
You have?
On plant-based nutrition. This is the best book I have ever read on the subject of plant-based nutrition.
As flattered as I am, I have to say that I came across the best book ever. And it's
You're kidding.
This amazing book with the best recipes I've ever eaten in my whole life.
Oh my God.
I love your book so much.
Well, let's just agree to disagree that these are the two best.
Okay, the two best books.
What?
No. This is the best book ever written on nutrition.
Well, you can't compete with the
Can't
China
compete with the
study.
China study. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special guest, the Queen of Kale, Natala Constantine. Well, I wanted you to be here when I made this recipe, Natala. Well, two reasons. Because this is your favorite recipe in the whole world.
My favorite recipe.
But we know that your husband is deathly allergic to peanuts. Please stop.
And we don't want to kill him.
Yeah, we don't want to kill
like
him.
Yeah.
So, but we also know that a lot of people are allergic to peanuts, and even if people aren't allergic to peanuts, we also know that in schools you can't bring anything with peanuts. It's just the way it is now. So what do? How do we make Julieanna's favorite recipe? Well, here's how. Sunflower butter. You want to make sure you get a brand that doesn't have any added sugar, any added salt, because they all
It's
look
so
the
good.
same.
It's already...
It has absolutely no calories either. This is actually, I've already taken it out of the jar.
Okay.
But this is really good, and for some reason, roasted. Don't be shy. Roasted sunflower seed butter tastes a lot like peanut butter. So we're gonna make. This is actually Julieanna and I had the privilege of doing the McDougall Advanced Study Weekend, and Mary McDougall makes the best Thai noodles to die for.
So
So I
good.
based this on her recipe, but I think I simplified it just a little bit because instead of cooking the ingredients, why dirty another pan? I put everything in the blender. And the only other thing I did different is I just added way more vegetables, just because we love. You know, you're the queen of kale. She's the queen of
Kale.
Junior.
I'm now down to.
Princess.
I love the kale. I know. Okay, I'll give you the kale.
We do love kale.
Spinach. I'll take spinach.
So
Sexy.
we need a delicious
We'll take it.
dressing. I mean, seriously. I mean, you know, vegetables are great, but if they don't have a delicious dressing, most people are not going to eat them. So here's how we make the
Except
dressing.
for us, because we're weird. Yeah.
We like kale.
We like
So half a cup, basically it's this equal amount of the nut butter or the seed butter and the low sodium tamari or coconut aminos or whatever you use instead of salt. And
Someone didn't forget
somebody
to
did not
put
silence
their phone
it.
on.
You know, Al
That was
Pacino,
me.
I heard that in a Broadway show that happened once, and Al Pacino actually went out of the audience, broke character, and talked to the guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
We could totally do that.
let's do. Who's it?
Well, that was an email. I have to
Oh,
confess. That was just an email.
Oh, it was an email?
Sorry,
Okay.
I wanted to hear my email go off.
We could convince somebody to go plant-based, like live on the air.
There you go. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Ooh, smells good.
It smells like peanut butter,
It
which
does.
is kind of odd.
So I've got a half a cup of the sunflower
exactly
seed butter.
like
It does. It does.
butter.
I've got a half a cup
We
of
should
my
get to that, to be honest here.
low sodium
Do we have an
tamari.
EpiPen ready? No, we don't want to do that.
Half a cup of, we'll put the recipe at the end, but half a cup of low sodium tamari, half a
Soy
cup of
sauce
date
or
syrup.
Bragg's amino acids.
Bragg's or amino acids a little bit higher in sodium. I like the coconut aminos, but whatever you like.
That's because you're allergic to soy.
I'm allergic to soy.
I'm
she's
allergic to wheat.
You
What are you
can't have
allergic
gluten.
to?
Gluten.
Yeah, everything.
Oh, yeah, okay. And with your husband,
now-
we're a good team. What the heck? What's going on with all of us?
So half a cup, half a cup, half a cup, and then 3/4 as much of fresh lime juice. This is where I deviate from Mary McDougall's recipe. She uses rice vinegar. Nothing wrong with that. She's never had vinegar in the house, so I just use lime.
Yeah, it tastes a little vinegary.
And lime is, I think, a little bit sweeter, you know?
Yeah.
And I use the zest as well.
I like that soury.
And the only thing
So is
else,
this the coconut aminos that you put in?
I use the coconut aminos, guys.
What do they look like?
Let me go get the bottle.
They were just... So, what's up with you? I'm sorry. What are you going to next after this?
We're going to be in Austin.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to Austin, Texas.
Oh my God, you
Yeah.
have such a great
Okay.
life. So exciting.
Hey, tell the people the name of how they get in touch with you.
Oh, there's like a billion different ways.
Okay.
But you can go to simplifiedfood.com.
That's an easy one to remember.
And you can look me up on Facebook. Just put Natala, and there's like 2 of us in the whole
Yeah.
world. And then, yeah, so Simplified Food on Facebook.
Cool.
Or we'll help you find her.
Oh, yeah.
She's like the greatest blogger. Well,
Yeah,
actually,
she's awesome.
she's awesome. So here's coconut aminos. It's a raw product. It tastes like soy sauce, but it doesn't
May I?
have soy.
The dietitian with
Only has
margin.
113 milligrams of sodium as compared to Bragg's, which has 360 milligrams as compared to low sodium tamari, which
Coconut
has 200.
sap. What is coconut
I
sap?
have no idea.
So does it taste coconut-y?
No, it tastes like soy sauce. It tastes
smell it.
exactly like
Smell
soy
it.
sauce.
Excuse us. Go ahead.
Garlic, to taste, I have 3 cloves here and a piece of hunk of ginger. The only other ingredient is red pepper.
She's talking about
Sorry.
the quality.
Red pepper.
Kitty, we have a third
Okay.
party here.
But look how easy this is, guys. I put it in the blender.
Everything we put in the blender.
Right. 10 seconds. We have the most delicious dressing. Now, let me get you what we're going to put it on. I did make these in advance, just in the interest of time. So we use the rice noodles. The ingredients in the rice noodles are just brown rice and water. That's it. And they're gluten-free.
Is that the fettuccine rice?
Right, the
noodles?
fettuccine, right. And so for every pound
Where do you
of
get that?
at Whole Foods. And you can actually get some of them at Trader Joe's. It just, they don't have the fettuccine shape.
Yeah, I've never seen the fettuccine.
Fettuccine is my favorite. I like to break it. So, for every pound of pasta, I like to use 3 pounds of vegetables. And I have carrots here, scallions, broccoli, haricot vert, which are small
So
green
pretty.
beans, and cabbage. As many vegetables as I can
Yeah, look at the
possibly put in.
colors.
It's so pretty.
Isn't that pretty? It's like a
so
rainbow in a
beautiful.
bowl. So you're getting all your phytonutrients, all your antioxidants, fiber, water, vitamins,
So,
minerals,
let me just taste the dressing, make sure it's right.
and taste. Oh yeah, what about the taste?
So good.
Want a broccoli? That broccoli is screaming
You
my
can
name.
put this just on broccoli.
Don't mind me. Oh,
Taste it with the dressing though.
okay, but I already touched it. Here, drizzle on it, please.
Okay. It's not like they're gonna eat it.
Exactly. Okay.
It's so good. So then liberally pour on the dressing. Take your little tongs.
Well done.
Now, can I have a volunteer to try this? A volunteer picked at random from the studio audience. Who's
Picked at
already come
random. Picked at
prepared
random.
with his chopsticks.
I have my chopsticks.
If there's anybody else in the studio audience that has chopsticks that wants to come up and try this, please feel
We'll
free.
share them all.
Now, I want your complete, honest, unbiased opinion.
Oh my god. That was really good on the noodles.
That's great.
I'm taking this.
That's okay, I'm taking this.
What are we stuck with?
I'm sorry, I'll share, okay.
The sauce is
You guys have
great.
to try this. This is really good.
It's very good.
So Natala,
Wow.
we have at least 23 viewers that watch this show. Is there any
23?
Yeah, they're all in my living room right now.
Hi, 23 viewers.
Thank you,
So,
AJ.
is there anything you want to say to the world?
Anything?
Yeah.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Well, first of all, you need to try this because my husband is allergic to peanuts, like deathly allergic, and it's really hard. And it's really hard for kids with school and things
Right.
like that. This is something that we could do at home, which is really cool. And I can't have nuts either,
Right.
so this is a really great thing. You know, and all kidding aside, seriously, these two books, these two ladies, who wrote
These 2 books.
they wrote incredible books and everyone
Thank
should
you.
get them. And AJ is a phenomenal chef. And if you ever think, ever, that you can't be healthy and plant-based, and not just plant-based, you can be, you know, on a oil-free, sugar-free diet.
SOS.
That's going to be boring or anything. I mean, you can't see what's behind me, but we had a potluck tonight, and there was like 1 billion different food dishes.
God, look at this.
very
Look at this.
So-
Look at we had food.
Yeah. Do not
Show
be
the cupcakes.
afraid of doing this
Oh my God,
because
there's so many gorgeous things in here. I don't even know which to grab. Everything's amazing.
yeah, so just don't be afraid because it's
Do you want to show your cobbler? Because they can get that recipe on your
Is
blog.
that your cobbler? This thing?
yeah.
This is a cupcake, by the way. It'll be in my next book. Shameless plug.
A good plug at that.
cobbler, and it's only 3 ingredients. I mean, so the
3
whole thing
ingredients,
is
but 3. We're gonna do that next.
Oats.
Sugar, flour, and oil, right?
All is deep fried oats. Well, actually, it's more than because it's got peaches and blueberries, and then it's got rice milk and it's got oats. And
You could
food.
eat it
Wow.
for, you could eat it for breakfast.
Yeah,
And it's
so-
gorgeous. Yeah, that's totally
So
great
don't be
breakfast.
afraid because
Right.
there's like 1 billion different things that you can eat, and you know, and I've gone through a lot of health stuff. I'm almost down 200 pounds.
Yay!
My beautiful husband over there has lost 100 pounds.
Yay!
That's not the most important thing at all because that's one thing. But I also was able to reverse my diabetes.
Yes.
And we were able to both get really healthy. So it is not suffering. You're not going to suffer doing this. So that's what I would like to tell all your 23 viewers.
With Natala on this show, we may pick up 3 or 4 more. Who knows? Well, thank you so much for being
Thank you
here.
for being
And
here.
thank you guys so much for watching a live episode of The Chef.
And the dietitian.
And if you want healthy in your kitchen, ask the chef and the dietitian. Bye.